Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Do You Even Read? With me today, I have Inkspots, as usual, and special guest Matt Baugh coming to hang out talking about the Danger Girl. What's going on, gentlemen?
Hey,
what's
everybody.
going on, buddy?
Excited, man. I just read this book today. This book is fucking amazing. You throw Indiana Jones in a blender with fucking James Bond. You add fucking ninjas. You add G.I. Joe. You add hot babes. You blend it all up, and you got fucking Danger Girl. Oh, love it. Ooh, I love it.
Beautiful babes, sexy espionage, and, you know, just gorgeous illustrations. I mean, J. Scott Campbell was really on top of his game with this book. Like, he was firing on all cylinders.
Well, not just him either, man. Alex Gardner fucking blew it out of the park. I guess they had two colors. The color work is beautiful.
Yeah.
And the story is fucking rad as hell, too. I mean, this book is like... This is a fucking comic book right here, man. This is the shit.
Oh, yes.
The shit, yo.
This is the good shit. Yeah, I remember when this series came out, and Cliffhanger was the book imprint, to be reading at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, who was it? We had Joe Mad, J. Scott Campbell,
Humberto Ramos.
Was that the only three that were in it?
Those were their first initial ones, yeah.
And then wasn't
Steampunk came later.
Steampunk
that was Chris Bacalo.
Yeah.
Yep,
So.
that came later. Let's see, we got a Christopher John in the chat. Hail, he says, I read Danger Girl in the car outside of my LCS. Hell yeah.
When I first read that, I thought he was saying that he read it at the LDS. He's like at the Mormon church in the parking lot reading Danger Girl.
Yeah.
He's 48. Born
That's
April
right.
12th, 1973.
What's up, Michael Green?
J. Scott Campbell's 48 years old.
Yep.
Yeah.
Holy cow, dude. Time flies, yo.
Suddenly feeling old.
Yeah.
Danger Girl was J. Scott's last great project. This is true. He did the Wildsiders, and that didn't really catch.
No, this was a gem. I mean,
It really was. Lightning in a bottle, as they say.
Why haven't they made
Pops?
this movie yet? I don't know, because it would make a killer movie.
Oh, it would. It would. They would have to find the right actors, and actors.
Yeah, because Sean Connery's dead, so he
Yeah.
was. I mean, you can tell it was based off him. Deuce was based off.
Oh
him,
yeah,
so.
Deuce is absolutely based off of him.
And Cliffhanger is its separate thing. It's not connected to Wildstorm in any way. Like, it's not been absorbed into DC.
I don't know.
Wildstorm has no. J. Scott Campbell owns Danger Girl.
Oh,
he moved
that's
it back
awesome.
He moved it back to Image. When what's up, Billy? Cat, get out of here!
Oh, look
Go
at that
now!
cat.
Welcome.
Wow.
How you doing, man?
Oh, wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, we
can hear you,
man.
Oh, cool. Ah.
What's up, boy? Into his house.
Right? Where them shorty Danger Girls at? You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. So what about you, Billy? What was your... did you read Danger Girl when it came out?
I didn't read it when it came out. I remember seeing, I was on... What's funny is, I was, raving when it came out. I was like, man, I ain't reading comic books. I gotta spend my money on ecstasy and tickets to rave parties. So I remember the art coming out and then really wanting to collect it later because I was a really big fan of Gen 13. So when I saw the Danger Girl stuff, I was just like, holy shit, this is like Gen 13 but better.
And what are you flipping through here, Matt?
I'm flipping through the Danger Girl sketchbook.
Ooh, I have never seen that before.
Nice.
Ooh, purdy.
I got my...
That, dude.
The deluxe edition.
Yeah. That's the one I just read.
Yeah.
So is this all different artists in here? Got some
The
Travis
sketchbook?
Charest in there. Yeah, in the sketchbook.
No,
Got
no,
Hip
this
Flask. I love
it's
that
the Flask
character.
guy, but it's the Flask
Yeah,
guy. But
no,
that's
this is.
Campbell.
I'm pretty
This
sure it's
is
all J. Scott Campbell on that one.
All
Oh,
Campbell.
Yeah, it's all
so
him.
good.
All Campbell, and this goes through his storyboards for the video game.
Yeah, the
It goes
intro to
through
the
some of the
game.
video game
Oh,
stuff.
I didn't even know there was a game.
What?
There's a Danger Girl game?
Oh yeah, PS1,
Oh, my God.
PSX. Yeah, back in the
Wow.
day, man.
Yeah, so here's all the storyboards for the intro to the game.
Holy shit!
Some
I gotta
of
play
the
that tonight.
the loading screen, so you can see his thumbnails, and then all to completion. And what's cool about this book, dude, is right here at the bottom. There's like a little chick dancing.
Oh,
you
it's
can-
animated. A little flip
Yep.
animation.
Oh my god, dude, that's
So rad.
And then on this side, it's a woman walking. There's like this hot chick like walking, and then another one whipping a whip.
That's a Me Too moment, Luke. Don't be grabbing.
dude. We
Oh.
gotta steal that.
Trying to
Yeah,
get
we
the
do.
damn green screen to work properly.
Dude, I don't know about you, but like even like at first I was like, this is just gonna be another fucking TNA book, and then you get into it and the story's so good, and they're fucking the villains, the bad guys in this book are so cool, man. I love all the bad guys. You got the midget with his little freaking arms and stuff, dude. Oh, love it.
His little extendable mechanical arms. Yeah.
And he's
Yeah,
got his
it
like
fucking
this
cracks
is his
me up.
big Igor dude just to call him around. Dude, it's so cool.
He's got a hand. The Igor dude grabs him by a handle on on
Yeah.
his back.
He's got his own case.
It really is like a mix up of like James Bond villains meets like badass Charlie's Angels type chicks that
With
have
Indiana
different
Jones
specialties.
thrown in there,
Yep.
yeah. Because
Well,
Abby
Abby
Chase
Chase
is
is definitely-
yeah.
yeah.
She's like
She's-
a hot Indiana Jones girl, yeah.
Yeah. She's definitely the adventurer archaeologist archetype that Indiana Jones is, for sure.
So J. Scott Campbell was one of those artists that was pretty much like he's kind of like him and Joe Matt are like the David Finch of our time. Like they were like everyone wanted to draw like them
Yeah.
after their books came out. So yeah, he was the hot artist. I think was Danger Girl 97. was it
Let's
earlier
see.
than
What
that?
year is this preview?
But it was hard to mimic him, though. You know what I mean? It was like his style.
I mean,
is
a
so
lot of people
distinct that, like,
tried.
yeah,
Yeah.
but then you're just like, oh, look what you're doing.
Yep.
You're doing Scott
No-
Campbell.
December 1997. Yep.
97. Yeah, I mean his style was a mix of cartoon, like really like anime. Like if you look at his faces, they're like really animated, like and so like a mix of like animation and realism and just everything.
Well,
It's so
it's
unique.
Beautiful cartooning. It's got a unique flair to it. It's graphic enough to be hyper realistic, but it's cartoony enough to have that stretch and squeeze and that bounce and that move that animation often gives you. I mean, the story is great in this first miniseries, in this first original series. I don't know if it would have had the same impact if J. Scott Campbell had not been the one to do the artwork for it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Again, here's a. I've heard this like kind of adjective when people talk about J. Scott Campbell's art, but he was like one of the original people to like do a Disney princess style that's sexy.
Yeah.
Before
there
it
you
became popular on the internet of like people doing sexy Disney princesses, like J. Scott Campbell was already doing that style in his comic book style. And I think to go with what you said, it's just like Disney or Pixar hitting really big. It's not just the story; it's the over-the-top, really good nailing character visuals. That aren't necessarily photorealistic; they're just stylistically appealing. So he took that like Disney appeal and made it like sexy as all get out. and that's why we were like, holy shit, this feels like you said, like it feels like Bond, it feels like Disney, it feels like it feels like something new. It's like
and also, it's like, even though you say, like, you're right, if J. Scott Campbell hadn't drawn it, it wouldn't been as big. But also, the inks, the colors, the everything.
Shadow
It's like
Dog.
all the pieces fit so, like, they had all the best people on this book. Yeah, it was perfect.
I agree. It was lightning in a bottle. I said that about Authority, but I mean, the list that we have of things to read, I mean, a lot of them really were lightning in a bottle, and that's the reason why they ended up on our list. What's up, Keely? Welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out.
Hey, everyone
we got
in
a
the chat,
pager.
how's it
Damn, I
going?
missed a lot of people in the chat. Your universe is disintegrating. Yeah, I know. What's up, Pedro? Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming to hang out.
It's like it's a Matrix breakdown.
Right?
Yeah. And there's so many good one-liners in this book too. There's just so much fun stuff happening. Just so good.
It's funny because I've read this book, but I've never really gone back and talked about it with anybody. Like, did he? Oh, okay. I don't even know who this writer is that wrote this. Like, has he written a bunch of other cool stuff? Like,
Andy Hartnell did a bunch of other stuff for Wildstorm at the time, but he and J. Scott Campbell, from what I can tell, just seemed to hit it off, and they kind of, I don't know if he helped co-create this or helped flesh it out.
Yeah,
but
he does have a co-creator credit.
Co-creator credit. Okay.
So, yeah.
Then yeah, he helped create it. So yeah.
But this is
and Hartnell has actually
been.
been. He's been the one to really kind of keep the Danger Girl franchise going as far as like new material. He's writing new stuff, and I'm sure J. Scott is involved somehow, but
right.
I know Andy is the one that makes sure that
I
the
mean,
books get
doesn't
made.
this just cry
baby.
to be a show? I mean, doesn't it just cry to be a movie?
Oh.
I mean,
Like,
Yeah,
I
why
want
is
an
it
animated
strong
movie
women?
though.
Yeah, but
yeah.
Oh, I'd be down with a
yeah,
live-action
yeah.
show. Like, just
I mean,
I'm
I'd be
okay
down with a
with it.
live
I mean,
action too if they do it
yeah.
right. But
big
Arcane,
budget.
I'm just saying, if you could take all of Scott Campbell's drawings and put them into a computer, and then type out, hey, don't forget to watch Arcane, and then produce a fucking series, I'd watch the fuck out of that, dude.
Well,
if you had it custom made shade lines to it, you know what I mean? You really spent some time to make it look.
When did we shift where hot chicks couldn't be strong chicks?
Exactly. All the girls in this book, all the
5, 6
women in
years
this
ago?
book, all have
7?
personalities. There's a plot
Distinct
behind what's
personalities.
going on. They're all different. They're not just cheesecake. There's
No.
an actual
Because
substance
they're not
there,
written by a
dude.
man, so there's a problem. It's a little problematic when it's not written by men. It's it's women. I'm just kidding.
But-
I'm totally fucking.
We're gonna let you go with that. We're gonna let you go down
right,
all
you
on
gotta-
your own with
okay.
that.
Look,
Just go ahead and ride that bomb
these
right
are
out of the
a couple
plane.
of
Just,
straight white males, and they don't really know what it's like for a woman to be in danger. So I'm not really sure how.
my
they really...
Because the human body, it really matters. Whether you're male or female, when you're being fucking shot at.
I mean,
Well, maybe that's the
preferably
point.
A blonde woman should be, or a trans blonde.
Maybe
should
that's the
be,
point, though. Like, if you just write a story,
Uh,
and it's not about you trying to push an agenda, trying to say that one gender is better than the other or one race is better than the other. If you just write a cool fucking story, you can interchange those characters with pretty much any gender you want or any race you want. Because it's not about that. It's about the cool fucking story and what's going on in there.
Yeah, it was
Just-
a great
that's why
story that
sad to say,
it's on
but
the action of the girls, not there was some cheesecake, but there was also some hay, there was some cheese. I don't know, what would you call it?
well, I
beef
mean,
cake,
the
right? There was some
Oh,
Oh
hot
yeah,
dudes
there's
in it,
some
too.
big old
Well, I mean,
dudes in
look.
here. You got the Barracuda, you know.
Oh yeah, the Barracuda, man, Johnny Barracuda. He's fucking great. He's the quintessential spy guy. He's the international spy, the charming. Oh yes. and he works for another organization that gets pulled in to work with Deuce and the girls, and he's full of himself. He thinks he's awesome, and the chicks want nothing to do with him.
Did you notice too, Billy? Like, as a fellow colorist, like this book is really done in a lot of overcast lighting. Like,
Yeah.
it's very cool. It's all blue lighting, and it just works. Especially when they do add the yellow lighting on there, like sunbeams and stuff hitting. It
Or
looks
explosions.
so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
The explosions like hit that much bigger. Like that one big
What's up, Jay
big
Dollar?
explosion, like double page where they're like, it's like a down shot where they're like seeing that lab or whatever island thing like blow up. It's like
Yeah, it's when
it's like more hot colors than we get to see at any one point. Like it's just like holy shit, like pops
Like
out.
there's-
Well, it really stands out. I mean, look at
even
those
this
orange
bottom
rings.
panel. Like
Yeah.
any red light, it just makes such an impact because of the way that everything else is just overcast. I mean, everything is beautiful in this book. The drawing, the coloring, the story.
Look at that
This
side
is-
panel right there. Before you go on, look at that side panel, like going from the top to the bottom, just like that long panel. You almost don't need it, but it adds a lot to what's going on in the center there. It shows that there's a boat going down this canal here.
Yeah, this is beautiful stuff. I like this little, like, this is like the preview, whatever, before issue 1.
Yep.
It's really fucking funny.
Yeah, it is a quick little preview. It's not even a full issue, and the preview issue was actually pretty hard to
Oh,
find
that's
for
right.
the longest time.
Yeah, I love the coloring on it. Everything's fucking great. All the
You're actually in the
characters,
first
too.
issue by now. When she drove off the cliff in the Jeep.
Yeah,
That's when
we're in
the
the first issue now.
preview ended.
Look at this. It's so good. He's wearing a toupee.
Yeah.
Fucking
And
great.
his look is based off of what's his name? He was James Bond for like a hot minute.
George
Remington
Lazenby?
Steele, huh?
You mean
Pierce
he's supposed to be
Brosnan?
Pierce Brosnan?
No, that's not
Remington
supposed to
Steele?
be Pierce Brosnan. That's the other guy.
George
Timothy
Lazenby?
Dalton, that's who it is.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Timothy
Oh,
Dalton.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
supposed to
that
be
does
Timothy
kinda
Dalton.
look like
Least
Timothy
favorite.
Dalton.
I didn't mind Dalton. He was all right.
He's my least favorite too. I don't know. There was something about his hair I didn't like it. It's
It
so
was always
funny,
messy,
this week, too.
right? Yeah, it was,
Yeah, it
always
was like poofy. It looked like
Yeah.
he had a Brady Bunch like perm.
Right?
yeah. Easy there, Mr. Brady.
Did you see the storytelling right there with the three the panels of him like putting his hairpiece back
Oh, yeah.
on and then it flying back off?
Well, yeah, there you have Stretch and Squash. It's all animation principles, but in a comic book style. It's fucking great.
And again,
Mhm.
Look at the last panel there. It goes all nuts to emphasize the oh shit. Great
So rad.
storytelling all around.
And then we got the Russian Natalia. Oh my god. These women are gorgeous. He draws gorgeous women, man. It's like,
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he came up, working for Jim Lee, like under Jim Lee. So he learned storytelling and all this from the best, man. He was Gen 13. He was finishing Jim Lee's breakdowns.
Oh,
and
wow.
all the
Yeah.
title pages too. They always do something
Yep.
cool, like a James Bond movie, like
Dude,
Like a James Bond movie,
look,
yeah.
Exactly,
look at that.
like-
Her butt cheeks spread in the
Look at
in
him.
the
Perfectly
It's
centered
all-
on the
So when you
centered
close the
spread.
book, you're actually making her cheeks clap.
Yes.
Hadn't thought about that, but yeah.
Thank
I
you for
mean-
letting me know that.
Matt's life is now complete. He's
Ugh,
very happy.
I'm gonna go die. I'm gonna go lay down.
Right. Neff says Danger Girl was one of the best 90s style comics. Yeah?
Yeah, and you got Sydney, the Australian chick.
Spies ripped off Danger
Really
Girl,
cool.
probably.
Just the colors are. When he does go to a warm palette, it's just bam! It's so good, so good. It's how you do it. It's how you do it. So this first story is It's really cool, man. It's
That's
like
the Sean Connery guy, right?
yeah,
Yep,
that's the
that's
guy
Deuce.
based on Sean Connery. Deuce,
Yeah.
which is kind of funny. Like his name is Deuce. Like, drop the deuce, yo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he did.
Little Deuce Coop. Yeah.
Little do scoop.
Yeah.
What I really like the payoff for this series is that it really was like some
What's up,
fantasy
Woodrow?
stuff in there too.
Hell, man.
Like it wasn't a straight up spy movie because then you had like the armor, you know, at the end that turns the dude into the guy from Atlantis, the god or whatever. So yeah, it's just and the like the bad guys' outfits are so freaking awesome. The hammer.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
it was like a menage a trois of like 007, Charlie's Angels, and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
And
You know,
G.I.
like-
Joe, man. You got
Yeah.
G.I. Joe in
Yeah.
there with like the two ninja characters. That's
Yeah.
what I was telling Luke. Like
Yeah.
the fight between Zero
Yes.
and Assassin X is the best, one of the best fights in all of comics. It's so freaking good, man.
Amazingly well choreographed.
One of the only cool ninjas named Zero that's not a total fucking what do you call it? Derivative fucking piece of shit either, because there's so many ninjas out there in fiction
Oh,
named
yeah.
Zero.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to remember this is 99 or no, this is 97. 97 when this is coming out, you know, 97, 98, 99. So this was before a lot of like later shit came out, you know.
There was like, let me go back. There's a storytelling
Hey,
element.
Nick, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming to hang out.
I like
Because
this
Simp
one.
says they seem like a warm group. What sma can I slide into? Okay.
There's like when they're both. I think it's when she's in the Jeep in the preview issue, where like they're like talking and like, let me get there. Like it shows Abby talking and then it shows him talking and they're like the stories are like their dialogue are like intertwining. Yeah, that's a great story element. Oh, right
this
here.
is peak
like-
J. Scott Campbell.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It most definitely is. Look at the tall panel over there of what's his name sliding down
Yeah,
through his
sliding down.
secret supervillain tunnel. Like it has that that little bit of the fantastic, you know. So you have the neat nifty gadgets, you know, that almost suspension of disbelief in reality of, you know, spy movies. You get that with this book as well, you know, the storytelling.
Yeah, this right
That's
here.
just fun. That's just fun storytelling right there.
Yes.
You know, that's
Yes.
not, you know, that's totally rule of cool.
And so right here, I like how their dialogue kind of I'm sure once we're alone, she'd love to, and then you go to her knock the other eye out. I can't believe that egotistical jerk thinks I'm captivated by superior intellect. And so their dialogues are all intertwining and telling the story. I fucking love that. It's really good writing. So anyway, I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
I just want to say that.
It's fantastic,
That's it. That's all
man.
you
No.
want to say.
It's funny because like it makes just because I just recently was rewatching Venture Brothers with Matt Barr here because he had never seen past season 2, and now that I think about it, Phantom Limb seems very Timothy Dalton to me. Now that
Yeah, totally.
Feeling how the eye patch guy is Timothy Dalton, I was like, God, you know,
Yeah.
Phantom Limb is very much that same British trope like that.
Right. So that image right there of Sydney, it was all over everywhere promoting
Oh, yeah.
this book, you know, especially in Wizard, you know.
Yeah.
So you had your little bit of adventure, and now you get a little bit of cheesecake, you know.
Oh yeah,
It's,
it's great. I mean, they even made the nerdy chick hot. You know, this is '90s stuff, man. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like we don't. It's not forced diversity. It's
Everybody's
just a
hot.
cool story. Hot women.
Oh, is it smoking?
The
Well-
bad guys are even cool. Like, I mean, this guy
When
is. Oh,
The peach. Oh
The
my
peach, dude.
god.
oh, the peach.
What a sleazy little shit bag.
Piece of shit. Like, you hate him. Like, he's just a little douche, man. Like,
Yeah, it really
He's gonna
is.
die, right? He's gonna die. Right?
Well,
Oh,
it
look
looks
at
like
that.
it's cast like a 90s movie.
he
Everybody's
the old
hot.
butt slap.
What's up, Plegle? Welcome,
mean-
man. How you?
Hey, Dan, how's it going, buddy?
Welcome,
But yeah,
man.
like this panel right here makes me want to be the peach for like a second, though. Just for like a second. But, yeah, he just blows this dude's head off through the menu. It's crazy. And he does all this because he wants to try and get more money for the artifact that he's collecting, you know, and it's all a ploy to get more money from the, who he's selling it to. But,
Right.
it's very cool.
Welcome, Ms. Rena. Thanks for coming to hang out.
Look at there.
Keith,
Yeah,
welcome.
bunch
Early
of
Comic
brains.
Craft work. Yes, it is. This was one of the breakout books that Comic Craft worked on. Kind of helped make a name for themselves on this one.
Even
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
vehicles
that's
are
some
cool,
solid
man.
fucking
The
tech
vehicles
lettering
are-
right there, man.
Yeah.
Rad, dude. Oh, my
Oh, is that the
God.
letterer?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, the
Comic Craft
effects,
is the
too.
lettering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
effects
effects
and the lettering.
are
Yeah.
the whole book
Aren't
is
they?
All of it. I mean,
like
Yep.
production
if you,
quality.
if you, yeah,
dude.
if you want to know if your book looks good, just read this and then look at your book again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look at the spacing. Look at
Mhm.
some of the ways some of the balloons
Look at that.
overlap. Look
Just
at
this
the
right here.
creativeness
The-
of
oh, man.
The color, the
onomatopoeia.
color of all the sound effects.
Look at this and then look at your
Complement
stuff.
and do color contrast where appropriate. Because like
Yeah.
those sound effects are right now complementing because
Mhm.
they're happening in the scene and it's not supposed to be like jarring. While that other page that was all blue had bright yellow and orange letters because it was like a snap surprise. So it was like they're actually using like the colors of the letters to impact in different ways too, which
How
I thought was
freaking
pretty
great is this
dope.
panel? Like, it starts out skinny
Right.
and then follows the action, gets bigger, knocks the dude in the face, badass.
Knocks the other
sound
dude.
effect
One
right
dude
there.
out, crunches his face on the ground.
Dude.
Yeah.
And so it goes, ka-chink, boom, sound effect, leads you right into the next panel going the other way, coming straight at you. Dude's falling. I mean, this is like storytelling, dude. This is great. Like, bam, leading the eye. Beautiful stuff, man.
Miss Rena, there's nothing lewd about this book. It's just a well put together story about sexy spies that all have special talents and skills that make them a part of this team.
This
and
is a
they
book that
handle
only
good
someone
shit.
that hasn't read it would say that. If you read it and actually, these characters actually, yes, they're sexy women. But I always hear the argument about, sexy cheesecake women, you're objectifying women. Well, what is it? All comic books are big buff dudes with their pecs out and their shirts off. That's
And
what I mean. It's the
packages
same
all
exact
packaged
thing.
up.
Yeah.
That's what Stan Lee said in that memo, right? To Jim Shooter. It was like, keep the guys fucking big and awesome and keep the women, hot. Like, just keep everybody looking hot.
This is
'Cause
the
that's what
optimum
we're-
human form. It's fantasy.
Yeah.
You don't want to look at some guy that looks like me running around in his boxers fighting
Yeah.
crime.
Right.
You want to
Little
see
Walmart.
Arnold.
It's not
You
believable.
want to see Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime.
Yeah.
That's who you want to see. The peak of human physique. In a man, that's big buff muscles. In a woman, it's just a nicely shaped, fit woman. It's
Well, I mean, for argument's sake, it might be something totally different, and I don't know exactly what might have turned like Miss Rena away from possibly reading this book, but I
Well,
know
she'd
for
only
me-
seen it around. She had
Yeah,
never gotten a chance
exactly.
to read it.
I mean, and because sometimes when you see stuff around, it's the fandoms around them that can kind of turn you off of them more than the actual
Oh.
property itself. You know what I mean? Because
Yes.
it's like it's like we'll take
Yeah,
Arcane.
that's how I am
take-
with The Cure. Can't
we'll
stand
take
The Cure, but I
Arcane-
know they're good.
We'll take Arcane again, for example. Like I tried to get people to watch Arcane, and they're like, "Oh, isn't it about this, this, and this?" I'm like, "No, you're hearing that's fan stuff that like people are fan speculation or people shipping two characters together that actually don't have a romance." Like, so it's like you're already getting possibly turned
That's
off
because
by
the internet
a
is
series.
fucking weird.
Exactly. So I would just say to Miss Rena, like, you can get it for like $14 on Amazon for the collected edition. It's totally worth like the buy-in price of that to actually read this book and give it a try.
I mean, this is what we're talking about. Comics, you have an unlimited budget.
Yeah.
So
No.
so spend that budget.
Well,
look
there
at
it
this
is right there.
epic
If you're not
action
into
sequence
well,
here.
if you're not into spies, yeah, it's not going to hit for you then.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
not into the spy genre, it's not going to hit for
Although
you.
it does have some fantasy elements to it. That's what's
Yeah.
kind of cool
I can
about
see
this
that.
story.
Yeah,
not into
it's got the
spy genre,
Indiana
but-
Jones
yeah.
level of fantasy in it, you know.
But look
yeah,
at this epic battle. I mean, this is a huge scope. You know, you got helicopters, you got, you know, snipers, and just look at that, how well drawn that panel is with that dude with that sniper rifle.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
That's so rad.
Well, I mean,
each
there's
and
some-
every
there's-
panel on these pages just it all had just this level of polish and shine to it that just exploded off the page. Like this and Battle Chasers really were the main, you know, sellers. Unfortunately, they were both the two that never fucking showed
Yeah,
up
like,
on
yeah.
time. Ever.
How long did it take
Fucking
like,
ever.
to get the almost a
gonna
year
say-
to get the final issue? Of
Oh,
Battle
dude,
Chasers?
it was
They
almost
didn't even
a
care at
year and a
that time,
half.
right? Yeah.
Oh my
Joe
God.
Mad, I think, is the only guy that can actually draw Fairchild from Gen 13 better than J. Scott Campbell.
Look at that,
like
dude.
his Savage Land Fairchild that he did.
Yeah.
In that Gen 13 episode, I was like, holy crap!
Yeah.
Yes.
It gave me like butterflies in my stomach, like the first time I saw Raquel Welch like wet naked in 50,000 DC. I was like, oh damn.
I love
Yeah,
the
this
colors
scene.
on these 2 pages.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
these 3 pages. Look at the. It's like, how can you make like these really pastel colors look so? I mean, it's just this. It's amazing coloring job with an act. So you got pastel colors with an action sequence, and it looks amazing.
It fits, you know, and
Yeah.
it's you know, the setting sun, you know.
Dude,
It's-
and he
it's
just
fucking
whacks her with just the butt of the gun, man. Just whacks her in the face.
And then laughs.
Oh, yeah. But this is the best. He's about ready to blow her brains out, and she flips him off, and the grenade pin is on her middle finger, dude.
Yep.
So good.
So fucking good.
Look at his eyeball. Oh,
What?
so good. So freaking good. And then
Like Raising
boom.
Arizona.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Fucking
page is beautiful, man.
badass.
Look at that.
Badass.
The first panel, everything. This page is perfect. Love it.
All the vehicles in this are just
Hell
so
yeah.
crazy good.
Look, he drew the flat tires.
I know they're
Mm.
like
I
flat
know.
melted tires, dude. They're like
Yeah.
on fire, dude. It was like oh,
The
God,
texture
damn.
and the wood, the broken glass.
Yep.
I mean,
Well, like I mean, the helicopter, the sports car before this, the boat before this, like all the vehicles in this are just.
I mean,
Yeah.
look at the flattened tires even.
it's like what we say.
Yeah.
You
Well, 'cause
see all
usually
the.
you get one or the other. Someone that's really good at drawing people, but
Yeah.
they're not necessarily good at drawing like vehicles and like backgrounds and shit. But,
Yeah.
like,
Well, it's like you see all these really boring comics nowadays. A lot of talking heads, nothing going on, and then
Right.
you look at this, unlimited budget, amazing.
a truck
I
on
can agree with this about
fire,
movies and
Yeah.
biscuits.
skidding
Yeah.
with fucking its wheels melting off. Like,
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
have the ability to make an unlimited budgeted movie, and you make like a sitcom.
Yeah, like
Yeah, right.
Friends. You got Friends going on.
You got a 2 camera sitcom.
Well,
going
you
on.
gotta
You're like,
you gotta find an artist that can actually handle that budget. That's the thing. The physical visual storytelling in that scene, the action lines, yeah, that point to the grenade on his chest. Yeah, there's a lot of that cool good stuff in his storytelling and all this.
We got the
Absolutely
Barracuda
love it.
showing up here. Yeah. A
John
man's man right here,
Barracuda.
guys. But the thing is, it's funny because the women, most of them, are not impressed with him. Like the action heroes of the heroes of the story are not super
Yeah, they-
impressed with him. You know,
They're like, yeah, okay, yeah,
whatever, dude. Look at that. See, yeah, nowadays this guy right here would be getting Me Too'd. the Barracuda would be getting sued by.
No, they would be lecturing him for a couple pages.
Yeah. You shouldn't. Even though all these women are swooning over him, so this gives her a little.
Well,
pat,
I mean,
a little
that
love,
scene is
a little
also to
love
show that, you know, he's very full of himself, and, you know, he thinks that he's God's gift to women. It's a storytelling mechanic as much as it is, you know, a character thing. It's a character flaw. But, you know, as you go on in the rest of the story, Johnny is actually not that bad of a guy. He was actually good at his job, but, you know, he has let it go to his head, and he's arrogant.
Every one of these characters is just fleshed out. They have their own personality. It's not like
parts.
a cookie cutter characters. They all have their own.
97, Keith.
Yeah.
Well, actually, about this time it would be 98.
Yeah, probably.
Because of December. Yeah.
I love these guys too, but they're a little. Didn't the X-Men have a set of twins that were kind of like that?
The Matrix had a set of twins like that, but the Matrix that was the second Matrix, and that came out way after this.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
This reminds me of the Hellfire Club from the X-Men, sort of. Yeah. It's very cool. Look at it. I was looking at this this picture earlier. So everything in the whole book is fucking cool. Even just props are drawn fucking cool.
Look at that tiger, dude.
Yeah, it's got a tiger. I love this dude right here.
I know some people
Igor
who
guy.
will just trace a tiger.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Just,
They'll be like, "Hey man, we need you to draw a tiger," and like that motherfucker will just like pull up a tiger and then just trace it.
Right.
This looks legit.
I'm gonna show you my.
Welcome.
In a couple pages, I'll show you my most favorite detail in the whole book. This little bit of detail that it cracks me up, and I think it's awesome that he included it. But I'll show you.
Nick brings up a good point here, and ironically, Johnny Barracuda was never depicted as the inspirational hero, but as the he's a dick.
Yeah.
No, he would have been like, if it was today, they would have just emasculated his character rather than having him be ignored by the girls. You know, it's like it wouldn't be enough to just have him be ignored. They would have to
humiliate him somehow.
Yeah.
Humiliate him or
Take his voice from him.
Well,
he would be or he would be incompetent at what he did or whatever. You know, it's like
he's good at what he does.
So.
You know.
So he's even like a high school kind of bully. Look what he does to the little dude. He gives him a swirly. He gives the little dude a swirly and some like in a
dude, that's such a great panel right there. Yeah. It's like from inside the bowl, from outside the bowl, and then him remembering all in that one panel, dude. That's fucking sick.
Such great storytelling.
Beautiful.
Yeah, who would think to put together a non-bordered overlapping panel like that?
Oh yeah.
Maybe Dan Plegle? Maybe Dan Plegle. Yeah. What I say?
It's beautiful. All the upshots and shit, like hard angles to draw. Just man.
Yeah.
Look at this bottom panel.
The fucking bottom panel.
She's like, look at her face. Like you can.
I mean, look at the acting on that. Look at the face.
So good.
Ick.
That's like the animation, you know, in there. Just like you could feel what she just like. You don't need to see.
You can hear that.
You don't need
panel.
to see this or this. You just know she's fucking disgusted right there.
Yeah.
So, fucking great.
Yeah, that's.
So
I remember coming across that panel for the first time and just laughing my ass off.
That's what I noted. Like, you read a comic. Like, I was reading this comic and I was laughing. I mean, it was like I was watching a movie. It was so good.
Yeah.
Fucking great comic.
Fantastic storytelling all the way through.
The good artists are not only just good at, drawing cars or drawing anatomy and stuff. They have to be able to draw faces that are acting in the moment. Like to be able to convincingly have an emotion on the face that is connected to the dialogue that's being given. And I think it's one of the hardest things in comics to pull off. And it's why you don't see a lot of people that's like, yeah, they may draw cool faces that look cool in a pose. It's like, but can they actually draw that character acting in a variety of scenes
Yeah.
and convincingly have that acting play out right.
What's that
you know?
character's emotion right at
Yes.
that moment? Yeah. So I think it's coming up right.
That the third cover, that version of the third cover is one of my favorites.
This one? This
Yeah.
one is rad. Look at, she's got him like in his fucking liver here. At his balls. She's getting ready to strangle him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's getting ready to drag her knife across his femoral artery on his leg. That's what she's getting ready to do.
I don't know.
Look at
man.
where the blade is.
Yeah,
Look where the blade
you're
is
right.
next to his
You're
thigh.
right. But
Or
I
or
want
she
to
could
be
just
right.
go.
Somebody asked Stanley.
Like right in
Well, I
his
mean,
neck.
you know, it's a quick
Like,
trip to the other side. I mean, at any rate, but
And
yeah,
I think
just think this is a
Natalia's
great
just wicked enough to do both. Maybe in one
Yeah.
swipe even.
yeah, and her knife is probably sharp enough to do that. Yeah, see this, I
And
don't know if you
she's
guys can-
Russian, dude. She's Russian.
right.
I mean,
Come over
Yeah,
here.
this is the cover that I have right here. This is the Adam Hughes.
oh,
cover.
Adam Hughes cover, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Ah.
We love you, Adam.
Yes, indeed.
Adam.
Candy and horse.
Oh, here we are. I love his little hands. I fucking love that so much.
He's got a handle on his back.
So good. Yeah, he's just carrying him around like a suitcase. And again, the colors. Look at cool, warm, colorist. This is how you color a page. Look, it's not over detailing at all either. Like I know I'm super guilty of
Somebody
over
report
detailing.
this.
But look, this is simplistic but beautiful. Like the color, just know your color palette, and you don't have to go super detailed. You can make
yeah. You don't need to.
Beautiful
there's no
stuff.
Need, there's no need to ever photo bash a photo in the back. If you just pick the right color, right, you can just
Yeah.
have it be the color, have it sit there all by itself without having to use a photo.
This is 100% knowledge of color theory right
Yep.
here.
Oh,
It's
color
amazing.
theory, people. Come on.
Gorgeous, beautiful.
Beautiful.
And then this is my favorite detail in the entire and the whole book. Cottage cheese. Stretch marks on his thigh. Oh, dude. That makes me want to throw up just
And
looking
then
at it.
the
It's
fucking
so-
little her thoughts. She's keeping a straight
at
face,
it.
but she's like, "Bark."
Barf. She's like, he says, "Do you like?" And she's like, "Me like." And then barf bag. That's so good. Oh, dude, this is so sick right here. That's my
you
favorite
would like
detail.
you would
right
like
there.
that bit of cheese on the back of his thighs.
I mean, it's,
Oh,
it's
dude,
a
well,
small
because if-
detail,
because if
but
you
it
were-
adds so much.
Well, because if Inkspots was on this book, like you wouldn't have only rendered that cheese. Like, you'd
Oh,
get-
there'd be
I know, hey, zits,
there'd be
and you'd be like,
zits.
yeah, zoom in, dude. You can see his varicose veins. and shit.
Yeah, there'd be zits and like everything like stretch marks on his belly, all that stuff. Yeah. I love that stuff. That's what I did in Cash Grabbed It.
I
You'll
was
never
pretty
see
curious,
it though.
like
so
what
don't
was
worry
going to
about it.
be your favorite detail. That was-
But look at this panel right here. I mean, so we say it's not all about sexy, but look how sexy she looks there. That's
again,
looking
it's like-
great, dude.
nice open negative space to let the rest of that breathe.
Oh,
Like, you
and
don't
then
need to always fill it with something.
super sexy panel, and then you got this rad freaking panel here with the little arm extensions. So good, dude. I love this. Right here,
Just
this panel.
Even the acting on the small figures,
Oh,
you know?
so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. This is another one of those books that reminds me why I want to draw comics, you know? The
Oh, yeah.
storytelling, just the line work. I want to be
yeah.
this good.
Right here.
Shit, I want to be half this fucking
He
good,
throws
right?
him. Ew, the punch has been spiked. Great
I
stuff.
think this was actually the first trade I ever bought off Amazon. To like start actually like I was just like one day it hit me, I was like, wait, I can buy comics on Amazon? What's something I really fucking want right now? I was like, oh, what? Danger Girl Super Deluxe Edition? Like, yes.
Yes.
Look
Let's
at
start
these
down this
panels right here,
process.
dude.
And
Look
now
at this
I like have a huge Amazon comic pull list.
the
But yeah,
panel
it was,
borders right here, dude. Holy fuck, dude. And then
Mhm.
bam, round panel. The panel is like emoting the action, the coloring, sound effects are awesome. This freaking awesome panel, all that detail. And then boom, she sees the chandelier in the reflection. Ricochet, bam, knocks it on the dudes of the hammer dudes.
yeah, these are like, now that you guys have mentioned it, it's not something that honestly I really looked at it my first read through, but like, yeah, look at how the lettering in panel 3, 4, 5, and 6, it's like when the
So
door busts
good.
open, the like lettering is following the line of action of the door busting open. And then in the next
yeah.
panel, the lettering is like in the foreground, middle ground, and background, following the line of action of like what's happening. And oh man, that's really fucking good lettering. God damn.
Yeah. Like everything about this book is like perfect.
Nothing takes away from the storytelling. It all adds to it.
Yeah.
You know, each piece is really well done, and it
Servicing.
all just adds to this magnificent whole.
Look at that lighting right here. This
Yeah,
guy lighting
dude,
the cigarette.
The last
Oh,
panel, the contrast of the last two panels. Ugh.
so good.
Mhm.
Beautiful. Look at that. That figure is great. Ah, and then you can see the action down. Oh, love it. Fucking love it. It's great.
More good vehicles.
And then you got all that happening, and then what do you get? You get the classic like ski freaking villains
Yep.
on
Ski
skis
spy.
with
Yeah.
their special uniforms for the snow. So great. Special camouflage.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be a evil, like if you're gonna run an evil organization, you can't just have standard uniforms. You have to have like the Arctic snow troops.
Oh yeah, you
that's
gotta be
this
ready.
is like the
Well,
G.I.
you're
Joe
getting a
part.
discount,
Yeah,
right? At
Yeah.
bulk. You're like, okay,
I
just
mean,
go ahead and
I
give me-
imagine it like evil villain conventions, like when they're all like talking shit about each other. He's like,
Snow
"You don't e-"
uniforms.
and he's like, you don't even have snow uniforms yet? He's like, I'm kind of small time. I'm just starting to break in. I don't really have snow troops yet. You know? He's
I
like,
only have-
somebody who is an
he's like,
embroidery
I have-
machine.
he's like,
I have Gotham. I only have Gotham City. I don't have anywhere else right now. We're
I
just
know.
wearing black right now.
He's like, yeah, dude, you got to invest in snow troops and frogmen. Like, you got to be prepared. Like,
Take it easy, Nick. Thanks for
Do you
coming
know
to
where
hang
I can
out,
get a
man.
big box of just Joker cards?
Yeah.
My boss needs me to just get just Joker cards. You know where I can get them?
So Matt, when you think of this book, what's your favorite like thing about the book? Is there anything that like hits you that's like I wish I could do that, or that's what I'm aiming for?
A lot of it is the what we've been talking about already is like the squish and pull, the animation, and the energy in the art. So I like the way he does that with his figures. You know, I feel like it just looks like I'm looking at a frame in animation. You know, that it's
Boom,
I like that.
bam.
But and then at the same time I also like that he has a keen eye in his weapons and his vehicles and stuff. Like there's like almost like two sides of his brain. You know, like one side of his brain is like, okay, technical, this is an M16, this is a Jeep. You know, he's like sitting there like thinking about like how everything is pieced together.
Right.
And then he'll like flip to his other side of the brain and just have these hot women and like these wild, you know, skiing guys with elaborate outfits and shit. You know what I mean? So it's just it's really cool to see that. That's what I kind of aim for, to have a kind of a cartoony vibe to everything, but like oddly really well drawn weapons.
Yeah.
Like this could be a movie frame, right? Like bam, bam, bam.
Yep.
And even the bad guy is like making smart ass comments. He's really
It seems
starting
like
to
he's
irritate
like
me.
ready to do animation. Like, you know, you see those character sheets where they'll say, okay, do like the main 8 emotions. And you'll see like the main character go through like the main 8 emotions, and you'll see all the various color changes. That's definitely like what he's done. You know, like
Yeah. He breaks
he knows
down all
what
his characters.
all of his characters, he knows what all of them look like when they're doing their thing. Even if
Yeah.
I think even if it's not part of the story, he does that. Like if you look in the sketchbook, like he does that. Like he has all of their face, not all of their face, but he has
Oh, blow
all
that up
the
real quick.
emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, doing the acting.
Fuck, that's so rad.
I
Yeah.
know. That's cool.
Like,
Yeah. That's a great
Are
book,
you
that
awesome?
sketchbook.
Like, do that for your character, and then tell me how fucking dope you are.
And look
Like,
at you can
that's
see the squash right there in that bottom middle. That's so, and then stretch right next to it. Holy crap, that's good. It's gorgeous, man. Yeah. So
yeah, he's
good.
incredible.
The last one on the second row looks like she's smelling some stinky shit.
Yeah.
She's like, what the
Whoa,
fuck?
What is that?
She
And
just
then
seen
that's
that
her
dude's
reaction.
cottage cheese thighs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's pulling his asshole down, man.
Yeah. So good.
And then he
Yeah,
like
that-
did some really cool shit where like he started doing it in like other people's like styles. Like,
Oh,
look at-
really
Yeah.
cool.
Look at that.
Like
Anna.
cartooning out even more.
Look at that
Yeah.
deuce on the bottom. That's rad.
Yeah.
I mean, that almost looks like a caricature of Deuce,
It looks
like
like-
of
I know,
a,
it looks
of a
like
real
Deuce-
person.
And
Played
that
like
zero too. Holy cow.
Well, yeah, they
Yep.
got the same guy that played Gaston in Beauty and the Beast that played Deuce in the animated version.
Yeah. Dude, very cool.
Yeah, I really liked that. He went
Oh
like
yeah, Sydney looks great there.
with the
Yeah.
red line work for the flesh and the black lines for the eyes. You know, he like did that like colored line work of that 90s animation, purple
This-
lines for the hair,
Yeah, these
blue
proportions
for the
almost
outfit.
seem
Very
like
cool.
Joe Chiodo or Kyoto, however you
Right.
say it. Yeah.
Look at that. He's got everything freaking figured out. That's amazing.
Well, they did figures for Danger Girl as well.
Oh yeah, and they had the video game, so they probably had to. He probably had to do a lot of this so that they could.
Yeah, I think
Model
that's what a lot of
characters.
this is coming
Ooh,
from.
I like
is
that
the-
one all the way on the left right there. Yeah.
But that's legit, you know. He's like literally
Yeah.
thinking about like, yo, how do they hang? How are they swinging?
Yeah. Do
You
they
know,
fill
he's
her
not
hands,
just,
or are they more than a handful?
Yeah, where they're not just balloons, you know. They're not just
Yeah,
fun
they
bags.
move with the torso. You know.
But then look at that, like his fucking guns are like, holy
Yeah,
shit, he's
yeah.
got rivets, and you're like, I mean, I don't know about a 3-barrel gun, but
Major
all that
Maxim.
other shit is pretty dope.
Shows how huge he is compared to her.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And then he has like a little stand. You can see where you start thinking about like the toy.
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
God, yeah. So like, that's rad.
Yeah, these figures were gorgeous. They are ridiculously hard to find, from what I understand.
Really, they almost
Yeah,
look like those statues.
I mean,
Is
I've
that
never
what
been
they are?
able to find one outside of a convention. So
Yeah, that's really cool.
Bag is wrinkled and weathered, just in case you didn't know. But I mean, just be like, okay, look, this is how you're drawing this is how we break down how a hand is for him. You know, it's really. Then here's turnarounds for all the characters.
Not just in like T poses either. Like they're striking.
That's a
you know,
fucking legit, yeah, dude.
that's
Like,
hard right there, man.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Dude, and then even top down, like people
Yeah.
like that one
oh
DC
yeah, Major
cover that
Max
they
and
did.
top down.
That one DC cover that just recently came out where it had all the caskets from top down, but then all the characters were like drawn 3/4 and it made the
Yeah.
perspective look all. I was like, no, they should be like this, like from top down. You shouldn't see their legs at all. Like,
Yeah,
Wow,
dude. If you were
yeah.
like, hey, draw this pose, if you were like, draw any one of that poses, I'd be like, yeah, no problem. But then draw
No,
that, I'd be
all
like,
three.
Draw all three views.
I'd be like, I'd be like, yo, call me tomorrow, man.
Model it in 3D.
Give me a couple of fucking hours. Yeah. One of them I could whip out. All three of them, that might take a sec.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's freaking good stuff.
Oh,
See,
Oh,
Disney
look at that,
princesses.
dude. Yeah.
is this
Really
PC?
cool.
Or are we gonna get? We're not gonna get trouble for this, right?
Yeah,
this
there
is
you go.
this was stuff for the video game. Yeah, this was
Yeah, this
character
really makes
concept
me wanna
artwork for
play
the video game. Yep, for the PSX video game.
Ninjets.
See the
See, I don't want to look at this too
video
much.
game was supposed to
Like
sort
fucking-
of like continue the
So
adventures of you know, the comic.
Check
look how
that
cute.
picture he did of
Like,
Valerie right there. That's
dude.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's like really Disney right there. That's great.
It's like it's almost like she's a real person.
Yep.
Dude, that girl could play Squirrel Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could. I'll buy that
Yeah.
book.
Honestly, that's the
Yeah,
the
dude,
first
could you
thought.
imagine? I would be so into Squirrel Girl if J. Scott Campbell was drawing Squirrel Girl.
Well, I mean, there also needs to be a you know, a good story. I mean, yes,
that's
it's pretty to look at.
The bad guys are so rad. Major Maxim. Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah. Assassin X.
Assassin X.
That's cool, man. So cool.
Look at in the post-it note. He actually had a swastika on his face.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
You almost went there.
yeah.
Back.
Well,
I
I mean,
like that they have their own emblem though. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like he has the
yeah, it
hammer.
sets them apart from, you know.
I do see that, like, even in this one, he kind of
Well, they're
was like,
special
okay,
Nazis.
here's the Nazis, here's the USSR, here's the lightning bolt gang, and then he just kind of like started like combining
X-Gang
them.
from Cobra, right there.
Well, he's also got
It's like
he's also got
Bristol.
the skull and crossbones up above,
Mhm.
you know, that. So just like trying to evoke that
Yeah.
that feeling.
grabbing a
Yeah.
little something from all of them and pulling it. I mean, honestly, I don't know. No, I guess I like the one he picked. He's fucking Campbell. I'm not. That's definitely
Yeah.
he picked the right one.
He's getting $10,000 to do a cover now. So
I know, I'm like, let me second guess this motherfucker.
No,
Oh,
Christopher
nice. He
John.
fucking landed it. He fucking nailed it on the.
you have good taste, Christopher John.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
Need to
Oh,
find
thank God
mine.
I wasn't on screen. Oops.
so cool.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, don't
definitely
worry,
some
I've done
like
that myself.
some GI Joe influences.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, I definitely think he had some GI Joe figures.
Look at that seating thing in the top right corner, like how that like works. That's fucking so sick. Ugh.
That's like some like pre-Matrix shit too, right?
Yeah, or
Yeah,
like
this is,
or like droid stuff from Phantom Menace, like how like the droids like would articulate out and like have cool
Mhm.
guns and shit like that. I think he
Roger,
was like
Roger.
I think he was like at the OBGYN with his wife and it was just like, her legs were up and he was like, "Hey, I can make a cool gun out of that thing."
Yeah.
She's up in the stirrups right there.
Very cool.
That's cool having the symbol in the hat right there.
Oh yeah.
The anti-pope.
Oh, dude, that guy in the left-hand corner, like, that would be. He looks like a cool Cobra agent.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
the helmet on and the gas mask.
Mm-hmm. I want that figure right there.
Right.
Yep.
Actually,
Fucking
any
Cobra
of the
seal.
figure, any of the characters on that page would be fucking cool as a figure, especially the one in the back with the blue on him. I don't know what he's got
Yeah.
going on, but that's cool. Yeah.
That looks a bit Star Wars there.
Yeah.
That, like on a desert planet, and those are his goggles so his eyeballs don't burn out.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we say that it's pre-Matrix, but I will make the argument for Matrix to this is the Matrix was like being filmed and created during this same period. So
I
one
love
could
the Doctor.
so one could say that like all the pre-production of the Matrix where they were actually making drawings was happening at the exact same time that this was happening. So it's, I mean, because
the
Wachowskis
pre-production
at
of the drawings.
the
Go ahead.
Wachowskis at that time were into like all this shit.
Well, of
You
course,
know,
they
like-
lifted the fucking story from The Matrix from Invisibles, so I wouldn't surprise me if they looked at J. Scott Campbell and found shit.
Ouch.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like there was a bunch of like, I mean, they threw in a bunch of shit. You know, it's like they had Ghost in the Shell in there before like anybody knew what Ghost in the Shell was. Like,
Right.
There was, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love that little dude, man. He's one of my favorite.
He's got little handles to make
Yeah.
his hands big.
Yeah.
Look at his little hands.
He's got little hands to make big hands.
The fact that he's like a suitcase, like sidekick.
Yeah.
Little mini mobster.
You have to toss me. Is that? I mean, would Dinklage be upset? He'd be
We
like,
can only hope. We can only hope. But he wouldn't be upset if he got the role in the movie, though. He'd
Oh,
be
no.
happy. Yeah, yeah.
There's Timothy Dalton again.
"Yep." Or isn't there like an Errol Flynn also kind of a Captain Blood kind of a vibe?
Just that's
Oh,
a
look at
crazy
that. That's
pose right there with the. That's her back's all arched. That's just man. It
And the
pulls it off.
flip book part in this book, dude, we need to steal that shit. I don't know if
Swipe
Boob
the
Dan's
fuck
watching,
out.
but Boob Dan, we need to fucking put
Goblin
a little
Girl
animated
animation.
Goblin Girl animation in your sketchbook, dude.
I think he has this book.
They better get the pagination.
Somebody has
right,
this
though.
book. Dan does.
Yeah, because if they messed up one page, it'll miss your whole animation up. That is crazy good.
Here's his pinball.
Oh yeah.
He's a pinball wizard.
I've
Hips,
defined one of those
jeez.
tables. Just to
Yeah.
fucking see it in real life.
Yeah,
The concept art and like
Fucking,
pictures.
like hip cage or whatever on it's like so big.
It's amazing. What's up, Woodrow?
It's too
King
legit.
Dollar.
Quit.
Stuff is legit too
Quit.
good.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
for real. It is fantastic stuff, man. He's an incredible storyteller.
I like how he's like broken down the hair too.
Yeah,
that's
that,
for
like
the,
everything. Like they just figure
So,
every little
here's a
thing out.
question. Because he did all of this and broke it all down and got, I mean, this is all stuff for, is this for the figures? Is that the section of the book that you're looking at?
I believe so. Yeah, we're looking.
Yeah, it's
at,
all the stuff
at,
with the
like,
figures. Okay.
So he's like trying to describe it to whoever's like going to be sculpting it,
Yeah.
right? So it's like, hey, sculptors. So he's just sitting there. This is 3 pieces. I believe that this, when I'm drawing it, is, you know.
Yeah.
So he's like showing them the shapes that he uses, so that they can recreate it.
More accurately. Yeah.
Right. Like this green piece is 1 piece. The red, you know, the front bangs is the second.
You said green
structure.
piece.
Green piece.
Green
Kind of looks like kind of like a serif. Is that a?
guys gotta
Huge
watch
habit.
that stuff because you'll end up with the green piece.
Dude,
Look at that koala. Look at that little koala.
Oh my god, dude. Hidden koalas are the best. I think that's then officially a drop bear if it's hiding.
Is that what that is? Hey, they'll rape you. You gotta watch out for them.
Yeah, drop
You
bears.
gotta watch out. All right. We're going to
So
jump
this
back. There's the fight.
Oh, this is the best fight in. I mean, one of my favorite fights in comics between Zero and Assassin X, and they had the same sensei, and of course, Assassin X killed their sensei, and so this is a great. And he's blind, which I love too. This is freaking great. Look at this right here. When I saw this page the first time, I was like, yes, this is awesome. It's so good, man. I love this.
I mean, talk about some manly men, dude. Fucking shirt tearing, fucking
Yeah.
Right.
flexing. I mean, this is
We're
this is some Van
objectifying
Damme
men.
level shit
Stop
right here,
looking
yeah.
at all their muscles. Like
Yeah,
they're
no, that's
not
some Van
pieces
Damme.
of meat.
Right?
Oh, Oh,
Yes.
They're war
objectifying the
machines.
fuck out of these guys.
Look
Yeah,
at
these
these.
guys are badass.
Oh,
They are
dude.
deadly
This
weapons.
is a great. He
Mini
grabs
Hitler?
him, bundles him up, and uses him for a bowling ball. Look at
Tucks his head
Dude, this
into his
is-
own. I mean, he's dressed up like a little Hitler. Look at him.
this.
Look at him.
it.
Look at him.
Bring it on, Stubby. Wraps him up. Bowling. Bam. Fucking great, man. So good. That is a great sequence right there. Ooh. Then he gets a little smoochy.
So was
smoochy.
this still all done? Was all the letters and the coloring done digitally for this?
Yeah, it's all digital.
Was it drawn traditional though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's got Campbell is digital. Not digital, traditional, yeah.
Traditional.
Look at that. Man. Look at the detail. And the gun, the knife. Ah,
As
Yeah.
the
the
ass.
rocks.
Look at the ass tail. This dude.
Yeah,
I love
dude, that's
Major
oh god,
Maxim.
so
I'm trying
good.
to- Oh, look at that dude.
Being able to nail ghostly shit like and not have it look lame is fucking hard.
Here we go. Like with the fantasy elements of it is really cool.
This is this is making me feel really lame right now. Because I'm like, well, because like now it's starting to like hit shit where it's like, oh man, I'm coloring stuff like that right now in Goblin Girl. My shit don't look that good.
Well, also, it's look. I love this battle. Look at that last panel right there. Holy, yes! It's freaking great. And then it's like the look at right there. And then you see he's fucking blind. That's great. And then right here, it's like the Toad and the Scorpion. Like he's trying to save him, but it's like his nature won't let him. It freaking stabs him and drops to his death. Freaking amazing fight. Look at that.
Well, maybe that you could read it that way. You could also read it as like, I'm not gonna let you save me.
I'm not gonna let you save me, yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna fucking kill me, bitch.
Just
You
look
know?
at how epic. Like, man, that's an epic fight.
Like I refuse the dishonor of living my life knowing that you were the one that saved me. Fuck
like
off.
this panel right here. Look at this long panel. Oh, it's so good.
Yes, you are correct. Alex Garner. Christopher John.
Purple.
That just tells you, like, this dude's gonna drop a long, long way.
Oh, I thought you were about to say drop a log. I was like,
Yeah, he's gonna drop a log too, bro.
I was like, this dude's about to.
It's gonna be a
No,
long
he's
drop
a badass.
He is. He's
No.
about to shit himself.
He-
That's
yeah.
what happens when you die.
Nah, he's not. He's not even afraid. He's true bad guy. He don't give a shit. He's gonna stab him. If I'm gonna die, you're gonna die too, sucker.
Look at that hand
Oh.
down there holding the sword. You know, the arm coming down holding the
Oh, yeah.
katana.
That perspective there. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Fantastic
Oh,
perspective.
so good. Look at every panel. It's like, and then the little effects. Falling down, long panel again. Great stuff. And
Yes,
then this,
you are,
oh, love it. So good. Yeah, that's my favorite. Like one of my favorite, if not the favorite, fight scene in a comic book. Amazing. Epic battle between ninjas. Ninjas! Yeah.
Well, that
I don't think
that
it- I don't
seventh
think
issue.
I don't think an American company would be able to pull this off if they animated it. I think they would have to ship it either to like Korea or Japan or even
Well,
like
I mean,
after
what about-
after seeing Spain, like even like somewhere like in the Eastern European, like Polish animators and artists are like pulling off some crazy dope shit right now. I just don't. I can't see any American. I see any American studio and they're probably fucking this shit up.
Look at that middle
Animation
panel.
who did Invincible? Because they nailed Ryan Otley's art style.
That's
on
that's
that show.
that's Studio Mir, and they're out of Korea.
Great panel. Great lettering again. Action.
Oh, there you go.
There's Natalia. She's gonna die. She redeemed herself. fuck yeah. Bam! She's dying.
That's the panel I was talking. I was like, holy shit! Like, how did you get that much orange on a page and still have it look fucking good? Like when I opened up that particular page, I was like, oh my god! Because like, I would even say like the digital doesn't do it justice. Like when you see this on the printed page, it looks like she's like literally floating 100 feet above this explosion. There's so much depth to like the printed work on it. When I saw this, I was like, holy shit! I felt like I was wearing 3D glasses. Like, oh man.
Funny enough, they actually did release a 3D like with the red and blue.
Oh really?
3D version of the preview and number 1.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, put together in a book. Yeah, the Danger Girl 3D edition. Yeah. It's,
So look at this page particularly here. Like think of a talking head page you'd get today. Like you would get none of this. You wouldn't get the room.
Well, this. Yeah, they're in like a yacht right now, right?
Look at the perspective. Yeah, the danger yacht.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Again, just like using vehicles as a set piece. You know?
But how easy would it have been for him to get this page and just been like, all right, heads, talk, they're just talking. No, he's going to draw the whole, whole
got
thing.
the scene.
3-point perspective. Bam. Just awesome. Really good.
Fantastic. Yeah, this was absolutely a payoff.
Wait, can you go back 2 pages really quick? Now, here, no, one, that one right there. That's very interesting to me. Like again, from a colorist, the fact that he chose panel 1 to be warm red, then cool blue, then a yellow, and then a pull back to like a full render of the room. The fact that he chose.
Here's how I think of it.
Yeah.
Okay, like the first panel's red, right? So he's trying to give her some love.
Yeah.
Red. Like some little love, little pink, little red. She's like, cool off, buddy. So we got the blue.
Oh,
yep.
And then he's giving a toast. So you get that warm feeling inside. And boom. And then you see? It's like emotion. Emotion.
Emotion. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's hot. Fuck.
It's hot,
God
baby.
damn.
It's storytelling. It's aiding the
because I gotta admit, like I probably wouldn't have chosen that. I would have chose like other colors from the room to put in the background, but like subdued somehow or something. Like I wouldn't have done it like that, and that is
it's emotion panels. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
really cool. And it takes, like, you gotta have confidence when you're coloring to, like, do that, Like, you're just doing that. Yeah, it's like to put, like, I'm gonna put a cool and a warm, like, and none of those colors are in the background. And it's like, that's fucking rad, dude. It's great. And that right there, just all blue with the warms. Good stuff. See, we got some cover gallery. Look at that.
Travis Charest.
Travis Charest, man. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Look at how he did her hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, really
Love
cool.
the wispy nature of it. It's wild, kind of like her personality,
Look at that.
the Austin
Powers cover, yeah. Fembots.
Hello, Mr. Powers.
Yep.
Yeah, that is cool too. I like the villains.
Yeah.
I like the villains a lot. They were really well designed.
Yes, they were.
Oh, why she didn't cut her nose off? No. Very cool. Yeah, that's a great one too. In her hammer outfit. Fucking great.
Oh yeah.
There's your Adam Hughes.
Yep.
Who's that?
I think that's Humberto Ramos.
I just barely got it when I just like it's
that's back before style. That was back before he really leaned into his style. That's when he was doing Crimson.
As you can tell right there,
Yeah, that was when he was doing Crimson.
Yeah, I liked Crimson too.
I did too, man.
It was the only
had all
book.
three of those
There's
books.
a Joe Mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mad cover.
Fucking great. See, I love
Right
the
on.
ads that he made. And romance, but not
Look
too
at
much.
that right there. That perspective, dude. Bam!
Right?
In your face. That'd be so easy to fuck up right there.
So the kids down here in the corner, go back.
Ooh.
The kids down in the corner over there.
Yeah, that Jim Lee.
That's Jim Lee, and then that's Jeff in the middle, and then I think that's Hartnell on the end there. I think I'm not sure though.
That's rad. You can tell
Yeah.
Jim Lee right away. Like,
Oh yeah.
Mostly because he's Asian.
That's a great cover right there too. I like the color holds, and that really looks cool.
Wait, who did
That one
this
totally has a Joe Cheeto vibe.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that. The colors feel real, Joe Chiodo.
Yeah.
That's
Who
really
drew this
great.
one?
That's
That was
Campbell.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then
Just
Sandra
playing around
Ho
with a different style.
did it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
French. Ooh, there you go. Russia, mother
Carrie,
Russia.
welcome. Madeira, please. That's right.
Censored.
Shoot.
Really cool.
There it is. There's the cover for the 3D one.
Oh, yeah.
And that collects the preview issue and the first issue, all in black and white.
That is
With
so
actually,
good.
yes,
Blue and red.
I think it's
Yeah.
in black and white with the blue and red lines.
Look at those pants right there, dude. Just like the way he. Oh, that's amazing. He knows how to draw the female form like fucking good. Really cool. Like his proportions are just, yeah, perfect.
Yeah, and his whole style is cohesive across the board.
So cool.
In a lot of ways, I'm almost more jealous of his vehicles and guns.
Cosplayers.
Right?
Ugly cosplayer. Whatever.
There's J. Scott Campbell.
Yeah, lucky guy. Oh, there's the
They're
figures.
the figures.
Very cool. Look at Major Maxim, looks rad. Oh, there's the
There's this.
sketchbook.
Oh, it's been. Yeah, it's. You have it in your thing.
I didn't even go that far.
Oh,
Oh,
or
it's
you
not
have
the
part-
whole thing.
Yeah,
Only
It's just an
couple
ad
pages.
for it. But
Yeah.
Matt has
Matt
the
has it.
It's
sketchbook.
a real one.
That's what he was sharing with us.
That's it,
Yeah,
guys. That's it. And it's
Oh
awesome.
yeah,
Get it. Highly recommend. It's
highly
amazing.
recommend.
Yeah.
Definitely worth picking up.
Did you say you were like inspired by him, Luke, quite a bit?
Well, yeah, it was one of those ones that it reminded me, like, hell yeah, this kind of storytelling. I don't know, it energized me, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And it makes me want to make sure I have it right next to the desk from here on out for inspiration, just storytelling wise. I didn't realize how much depth of storytelling there was in it, just because I was just so ensconced with it. I was not seeing the forest from the trees, I guess.
Yeah.
But going back and seeing it again, it's like, damn, this is amazing. This is a treasure trove.
Yeah, every little piece. I mean, if you're going to make the perfect comic book, Danger Girl to me it's like that's the perfect ingredients to make
Right.
the
It's
best
so funny.
comic.
It's so funny that you said that. I'm like, there's no perfect comic, but this is still a 10. knowing that there's nothing that's this is, and to me a 10 means that even though you may not be into spies or into whatever, it still has so much broad appeal because, like you said, everything is working together to service itself. Like there's no part of the production of this book, from the writing to the colors to the line work
to the lettering,
to the lettering to the acting of the actual
Yeah.
characters, that isn't servicing like everything together. And it's near perfect comic in my opinion.
I agree. It's,
10 out of 10, guys.
Yeah. Matt,
so
are you still with us, buddy?
No,
you might have had to go take care of the baby.
I'm sorry. I am.
Oh,
I
you're
am.
there.
I was eating fucking Cheetos, and I didn't want it to be all like.
I
So
appreciate that, man. Thank
Dude,
you.
goddamn. How many times I've been like, yeah, man, absolutely, and I've like chimed in on shit.
Yeah.
So we have a running list of the comics that we're going to go over like this. And what we do is we throw up a poll. Everybody picks a comic off the list. And the audience picks what we're going to do next week. Yeah. And so Luke's going to read the list. And all four of us pick a book off. Can you do 4 people on the poll?
Green screen. Can't.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So you pick
Okay.
one, Billy. Matt picks one. I do. And Luke. And then we'll throw them on the poll. And we'll see what we're going to do next week.
okay.
All right. So let me set up. Oh wait, there it is. Let me set up a poll here real quick. So we got 4 options. Okay.
Sorry.
It's
I'm
okay.
a child.
5 years old.
Child.
So I'm going to go ahead and throw my pick out. I already know what I want to do. So I'm going to go with Battle Chasers.
Oh, we have to pick. Oh, it's not. Oh, we have to pick one. I thought you
And
said
then-
we just had to
Yeah,
vote
I got a list. He just knows that this one's on the
Oh,
list.
I was like,
He'll read them all off. I just know which one it is.
Yeah, he just knows which one he won't.
After seeing that, I have to go to what I consider the second best comic book.
Oh shit!
says a lot.
I mean, I will say this: I got to read more of Danger Girl than I did Battle Chasers. I had to wait until much later to find
Yeah.
all the rest of Battle Chasers.
Getting your
to
hand
read
on
it
the
all.
issues was very hard.
Yeah.
Because they never came out.
All right. Let me go ahead and stuff at this. So, all right. On the list here is the Gen 13 OG miniseries, Silvestri run on Wolverine. A chunk of it. Well, we can figure out which one, but anyway. Stormwatch, Excalibur, Cross Time. I gotta look that one up. Milk and Cheese, Crisis on Infinite Earths, Asgardian Wars. Do a poster art book. Lady Death, Poison Elves, the second half of it. Headlopper, Batman versus Predator, The Authority, second run. Sorry.
A lot of good choices.
We got more.
J. Michael Straczynski and John Romita Jr.'s Amazing Spider-Man run, Flaming Carrot, Longshot, Punisher, Circle of Blood.
Oh shit.
So, Battle Chasers, he just put on the list. Danger Girl, we just did. And Lobo by Bisley.
Planetary.
The Pro. Barry Windsor Smith, Machine Man. Kelly Jones, Batman. Paul Smith, X-Men. Murder Falcon. Ultra Mega. Electra Assassin. JLA, Earth 2. Grant Morrison. Transmetropolitan. Wildcats Volume 2. Planetary. Todd McFarlane, Spider-Man. Shirtless Bear Fighter. And Flex Mentallo.
Wait, so the poll's gonna be for all of those?
No,
you
whatever
pick
we
one.
pick. We all pick one.
Yeah.
So you
Okay,
got to pick
from that
one.
list.
What's that?
That from that really long list you just
Yeah,
read
you
off.
just pick
From
one.
that really long list.
Or you could add one to the list if you have something.
Okay, do I just put it in private chat or what?
No, just say whatever
No,
one.
just
He'll
say
put
it.
it in
I'm
there.
going to add
Okay.
it to the poll.
Oh, long shot.
Yeah.
Nice choice.
Oh, right. What do you say, Matt Barr?
I'm gonna go long shot as well.
Ooh, a double
Double shot.
Yeah.
shot, a
Double shot,
long
a long
shot,
shot.
huh?
I love that book, dude.
All right.
Is that Art Adams that drew that?
Yes.
That was
Oh,
that was
yeah,
like
that's
his breakout book. That was yeah, I love that book. Like I can like, dude, how he. I remember that the She-Hulk cover that with Spider-Man on it. I was like, holy shit, She-Hulk looks so hot. Like,
And what are
I
you
think
going
I'm
with?
going to go Transmetropolitan.
Ooh, okay. That's a different choice. Yes, a different choice.
I fucking love Warren Ellis and I love Derek Robertson.
Yeah.
Their work together is just fantastic. All right. So, we've got Battle Chasers, Long Shot, and Transmetropolitan. So we're going to ask the community. Vote.
So while we're waiting for that to happen, do you guys want to pimp anything you're working on right now?
Go ahead, man.
Dude, Rock and Roll Ninja. If you don't know about it,
Duh.
it's it's ninjas. It's rock and roll. It has nothing to do with psychedelics. It has nothing to do with any kind of dystopian future. It's New York City in the late 70s. It's rock and roll. It's got a real Thin Lizzy kind of a vibe to it with Prince singing. You know, there's some gay rights involved in it. I love it. I love working on it, and you'll see that from me. I finished another project with Mares that I can't talk about, but I finished my portion of it, so that'll be out soon.
Nice.
And then, other than that, Goblin Girl.
Oh yeah, I thought it was yeah.
What
Yeah,
the
then,
fuck?
and then yeah, I'm working on this this book called Goblin Girl with it's called Dan Plegle's The Goblin Girl.
Yeah, damn Plegle
and
Goblin
it's
Girl.
and he's kind of like the third part of the little trio that like me and Matt like are in. Like we're those are the three of us are like working together, all three working together on two different projects right now. It's kind of cool. But yeah, Goblin Girl. It's nice. It's a oh my god, it's failing. It's a dark fantasy tale of epic proportion, epic cleavage, and cleaving proportions. Jesus Christ, put that up. It's a fun, like, it's like, imagine if like you took a Elvira movie and Conan the Barbarian and then had like Don Bluth animate it. Like that's what Goblin Girl is. It's fucking awesome. So yeah, go check that out. Only on Indiegogo.
Only on Indiegogo, guys. So there's two more awesome books.
Now, friends, do it
And
now.
I've seen the artwork from both of these books, and it's gorgeous. Dan Plegle, Billy Basco, and Matt Barr are all wonderful artists, and you're not going to regret backing them books. So, yeah, go check those out. Also, if anyone hasn't voted in the polls yet, we need one more vote for a deciding factor here. Looks like it's going to be between Longshot and Transmetropolitan. So, next vote decides what we're going to do on the next show.
On the next show. Come on, let's go.
Matt and Billy, did you guys vote?
Mm-mm.
Oh, then
Go
vote. We can decide it.
Who you tweeted it out, or Luke tweeted it out?
No,
It's in the chat.
It's in the chat.
Oh, it's
on
in
the
the chat.
No, I'm in the StreamYards.
Oh, okay,
Oh, okay.
okay.
So
Okay,
we
I
know
see.
who they're gonna vote for. So it's gonna be
fucking
Longshot.
voting Longshot. What?
Wait a minute. Why do I have to go vote? Oh, wait. It's all 3-3-3s now. Oh, shit.
Yeah, everything is all matched up.
Oh, Battle Chasers has taken a surprising lead just now at 43%. So you thought it was going to be Longshot, and here it is. Battle Chasers looks like. Oh
nice.
shit!
People got too fevered up after seeing the Joe Mad stuff tonight.
Right.
So we're gonna do the only 9 issues of one of the
Only
best
9. Hey,
comic
there were
books ever made.
only 7 of Danger Girl.
Yeah.
But the 7th issue was like 96 pages.
But they did more spin-offs on Danger Girl though,
Yeah.
didn't they?
Well, I
They
mean,
did, a few
well, not
different
just
ones.
that. Like, I at least felt like Danger Girl was a bit more complete than like how Battle Chasers ended.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
did the
you got a
polls
video
even
game
up
of that.
again?
Oh shit! The poll is still up. Yeah, Longshot took what?
Billy, did you just go and vote? Because I did.
No,
Oh.
I didn't.
Go vote.
did.
You gotta.
No,
We
no,
gotta get a winner.
I voted. No, I voted already.
Okay.
Oh, you did already? So we
Yeah,
got
I
8
voted.
votes. We need one more for a deciding factor. Christopher John voted Longshot. This is a tight one, guys. It's a tight one.
Wow.
But we don't have any more people watching, so I don't know if we're gonna get the the last vote we need there. Let's see. We already did some cliffhanger stuff. Let's just go with Longshot. What do you think, Luke?
Yeah, I'm thinking Longshot. Considering both Billy and Matt put their panel vote in for it, so
Yeah.
I'm good for that.
So we're gonna do Longshot in 2 weeks, and if you guys want to come back, you're more than welcome. We'd love to have you on, and I think this was a great discussion. And
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, this is fun stuff,
let's
guys.
see. End the poll. All right, yes, Longshot it is. That is, I believe it's Ann Nesenti and Arthur Adams.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and it's what is it? A 4-issue miniseries?
6.
6. All right.
6 special issues.
Yeah, with the
And-
great Art Adams.
This is Art Adams' first published work.
Cool.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna go ahead and say right now I'm working on Frog G with Jason Baskin. I almost said
Basco.
Billy Basco. Jason Basco. And it is.
Don't feel bad, Billy. It happens.
And right now, Jason also has his book Absolute 2 out. If you guys want to go grab that, get the first appearance of Frog G. Frog G is going to be an epic story of one man trying to regain his humanity after he gets turned into a frog by a magical creature. He's going to go on an epic quest. He's going to fight gods, voodoo priestesses, all that kind of cool stuff. So keep a lookout for that. I'm also working on Metal Mayhem Rock Boy, which is my own creation. A young man empowered with the power of rock and roll. So that'll be coming out pretty soon too. So and then
Hell yeah.
I'm just working on a lot of other stuff too. So if you want to just follow me right there at My Evil Robot on the Twitters.
Nice.
Christopher Son says, and soon to be coloring CJ.
Yeah, he's gonna do a trading card for Frog G, and I'm gonna color
Nice.
something of his for him in exchange for it. So that'll be fun.
Excellent. Can't
And I'm
wait to
also
see
gonna
that.
be coloring an awesome Cyber Frog that Matt Barr drew pretty soon.
Mhm.
So
Hell yeah. Excellent.
Sweet.
Excellent. I have been working on the merch store. As you can see, I have the T-shirt, proof OD merchandise. Christopher John got the beanie and
yeah, I like the beanie, dude. The beanie's
thank
cool.
you. It's very very comfy, very warm. And let's see. He says I got the beanie and that Luke's wearing and the signature sleeveless T-shirt. Yes, I have one of those on the way as well. But yeah, DeathMetalHero.com. Go ahead and check it out. Got a gallery of some of my artwork up there as well. Has a link to my YouTube channel. You can find me on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all that stuff at DeathMetalHero.com. I'm doing trading card art or I did trading card art for Absolute Book 2. Working on stickers for Absolute Book 2 right now as well. So go back that. And yeah.
On Indiegogo.
On Indiegogo. Yes. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out this evening. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we boogie?
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming to hang out.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You and me both, buddy. Yeah, your merch is on the way, dude. Order is being fulfilled. So we will talk to you guys later.
Later, buddy.
Bye-bye.